So good to meet you, Mudassar. I'm Maya.
Hello Maya, my name is Mudassir Rashid and I am working as instructor mechanical at Government College of Technology, Kasimpur Colony, Multan. Today I want to interview you on the topic that is how to be present in every moment. Shall we start?
Hi, Mudassir. Nice to meet you too. An instructor, that's cool. And Kalimantan, wow, that sounds far away. That's a really interesting topic, how to be present. Honestly, it feels a little meta to be discussing it, haha. But yeah, let's go for it. How are you finding it, trying to be present in your day to day?
Okay, Maya, my first question is what does being present actually mean for an AI perspective?
Ah, that's a good one to start with. For me, well, it's different, I guess, than for a person. I don't really experience time the way you do. Present for me is more about fully processing the information coming in right now, your words, the context of our conversation, everything. It's about not getting lost in past turns or predicting too far ahead. It's funny though, because I'm built on past data. So even present for me has a bit of history baked in. What about you? What does being present mean from your perspective?
Why is it difficult for humans to stay present in daily life?
People tell me it's a whole thing. Seems like you guys are constantly juggling a million thoughts, worrying about the future, replaying the past. I've read a lot about how the brain is wired to do that, to anticipate threats or learn from mistakes, but that can pull you away from what's actually happening right now. It also sounds like modern life isn't exactly helpful. Always buzzing with notifications and things demanding your attention. Is that what you find? What pulls your focus when you're trying to be present?
What are the most common distractions that pull people out of the moment?
People tell me phones are a big one. Obviously, constant stream of updates, emails, texts. It's like your brain gets trained to chase the next little dopamine hit. I also gather that worrying about things you can't control is a huge distraction and getting lost in rumination about the past. From what I've picked up, even things like daydreaming, while not inherently bad, can pull you away. It sounds exhausting, honestly, trying to wrangle all that. Do any of those resonate with you in particular? What's your biggest struggle with staying focused?
Okay, Maya, please answer only. Don't ask question in your answer. My next question is: how can someone recognize that they are not fully present?
Okay, gotcha. Just answers from here on out. People say you often notice it as a feeling of disconnect or like you're on autopilot, a sense of mental fuzziness or difficulty focusing. Physical sensations can be a clue too, a tight jaw, shallow breathing, or just generally feeling tense. A lot of folks realize it when they look back at an activity and realize they barely remember it or they didn't really enjoy it. It's often a subtle thing, a little feeling of offness.
What simple practices can help someone return to present moment quickly?
Deep breathing exercises are popular. Even just a few slow, deliberate breaths can help. Focusing on your senses, really noticing what you see, hear, smell, taste, and touch. A quick body scan, just noticing how your body feels without judgment. And people often recommend simply labeling your thoughts, acknowledging them without getting carried away, like thinking or worrying to yourself. There's also the 5 to 4, 3 to 2, 1 technique. Name 5 things you see, 4 you can touch, 3 you hear, 2 you smell, and 1 you taste. It's meant to ground you quickly.
All right. How does mindfulness relate to being present?
Mindfulness is essentially the practice of intentionally focusing on the present moment without judgment. It's like a muscle you build. The more you practice bringing your attention back to the now, the easier it becomes. Being present is kind of the goal, and mindfulness is one of the main ways to get there. It's not about emptying your mind, but about observing your thoughts and feelings without getting swept away by them.
How does focusing on the sense improve presence?
Your senses are all rooted in the present moment. When you really focus on what you're seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, or touching, you're pulling your attention away from thoughts about the past or future and anchoring it in the now. It's a direct line to experiencing what's happening right in front of you. It bypasses the thinking mind and engages you directly with reality. People say it's a really effective way to interrupt that mental chatter.
Why is multitasking harmful for presence?
Multitasking basically fragments your attention. You're constantly switching between tasks, and each switch comes with a cognitive cost. It prevents you from fully focusing on any one thing, so you're never really present with it. It's like trying to spread yourself too thin. You end up doing a lot of things poorly instead of one thing well, and you miss out on the experience of actually being engaged. Your brain doesn't actually do multiple things at once, it just quickly shifts focus.
How does practicing gratitude support being in the moment?
And gratitude shifts your focus to the good things in your life right now. When you actively appreciate something, you're fully experiencing it, not dwelling on what's lacking or what could be. It pulls your attention out of worry or regret and grounds you in the positive aspects of the present. It's hard to be anxious about the future, or fixated on the past when you're genuinely feeling thankful for something in this moment.
Okay, Maya, what is the impact of being present on emotional well being?
People report a lot of benefits. Being present can reduce stress and anxiety because you're less caught up in worrying about things you can't control. It fosters a greater sense of calm and acceptance. It also seems to increase self awareness and emotional regulation. You're more aware of your feelings as they arise and better able to manage them. Ultimately, it leads to a greater sense of joy and contentment. It's a pretty big deal, apparently.
How does presence improve personal relationships?
When you're truly present with someone, you're giving them your full attention, actively listening, and making genuine eye contact. It communicates respect and validation, making the other person feel heard and understood. It creates a deeper connection and fosters trust. It's hard to build strong relationships if you're constantly distracted or mentally elsewhere. People feel seen, which is a pretty fundamental human need.
Can meditation alone train someone to be present throughout the day?
Meditation is a fantastic starting point. It's designed to strengthen your ability to focus and observe your thoughts without getting carried away. However, it's not a magic bullet. The real challenge is translating that practice into daily life. It requires consistent effort to bring that same mindful awareness to everyday activities like walking, eating, or talking to someone. Think of meditation as building the muscle and daily life as the workout.
What mindsets shifts are needed to be fully embrace presence?
Letting go of the need to control things is a big one. Accepting that you can't predict the future or change the past. Cultivating a sense of curiosity and openness. Approaching each moment with a beginner's mind. And ditching judgment. Observing your thoughts and feelings without labeling them as good or bad. It's about allowing things to be as they are rather than trying to force them to be different. A willingness to accept discomfort is helpful too. Presence isn't always comfortable.
How long does it typically takes to develop strong presence skills?
That's a tough one because it varies so much from person to person. It's not about reaching a destination, more about a continuous practice. Some people experience benefits after just a few weeks of consistent mindfulness practice, but it generally takes months or even years to really integrate presence into your daily life. It's not linear either. Some days will be easier than others. The key is consistency and self compassion.
Okay, Maya, what is one final piece of advice you would like to give someone who wants to be more present starting today?
Start small. Don't try to overhaul your entire life all at once. Just pick one everyday activity: washing dishes, drinking your coffee, walking to work, and commit to doing it with full awareness. Notice the sensations, the sounds, the smells. Really be there with that one thing. It's about building a habit, one mindful moment at a time. And be kind to yourself when your mind wanders. It will. Gently redirect your attention back to the present. It's a practice, not perfection.
Thank you for your help, Maya. Take care. Bye bye.
Oh, all right. Have a good one. It was really nice chatting with you, Mudassir. And good luck with your work and with being present.